What up, Broncos country? Welcome back to the channel. Here to recap the Denver Broncos at the Indianapolis Colts, where my heart was snatched from my chest earlier today. Felt like victory snatched from the jaws of defeat. It was that was rough. That was a rough finish. Broncos lose the game on a leverage penalty. Is what most people are saying, but in my opinion, it was a couple reasons why the Broncos lost this game. I thought we played well enough first half. Very close game at halftime, 21-20. Denver was winning by a point. Ironically, they ended up losing this game by a point. Just towards the end of the game in crunch time, when Bo Nix threw the interception there, I felt like that was really a turning point, but I was like, okay, we give up a field goal here, we'll still be in good shape, We'll be all right. Let's go down. Let's get that field goal back, which we ended up getting a field goal try, and that's when Will Lutz missed the kick. And I had a gut feeling. I was like, I just have a weird feeling he's going to miss this. I was like, I really hope I don't jinx it. I didn't say anything, but I felt it. And then sure enough, doinks it off the right post. I was like, yep, what did I say? I just had that gut feeling he was going to miss. Colts go down. We hold him to another field goal. And so after that, couldn't do anything. And then the Colts get the ball back, and they end up with a 60-yard field goal try. I thought the defense was actually better towards the end of the game. I thought first half they were pretty bad, and then probably start in the second. But towards the end of the third and fourth, thought the defense was looking like themselves again. But yeah, they try a 60-yard field goal. It's wide right, but then a penalty is thrown, and it's for leveraging. Forget which one of our players did. I thought it was DJ Jones at first, but I forgot who it was. Ended up jumping over the center, which, man, I hate that towards end of games when the refs make a game-deciding call that costs another team a victory. I mean, I thought we had won. I was jumping up and down, thinking we won, and then a couple seconds later, you see the flag. It's like, oh my gosh. But it is what it is. I mean, you just got to think on the positive side. Thankfully, this happened right now, week 2, and not like week 16, week 17 when we need those games. So, it could have been a lot worse. So, I'm glad that if we were going to suffer a heartbreaking loss, it was early in the season. This one sucks, but we could recover. Anyway, let's talk about the good, the bad, the ugly real quick. And I'm just going to kind of go on the player stats and then we'll wrap it up. Good. Nick's the Franklin connection. That Oregon connection is really translating in the NFL. Last year, it was raw. Wasn't really there. But this year, so far, they've been really good together. So definitely silver lining on the offense today. Offense played a lot better. I said that they would play a lot better. But it's kind of weird. In the pre-game, I said that this game would be a defensive battle. It wasn't really a defensive battle, but it was a close game. I said that we would end up winning by, I think, 2 or field or something. And we almost did. I was almost right until they got the field goal. The bad, Cortland Sutton in this game, he was a non-factor. He got locked down. He had 1 catch on 4 targets for 6 yards. That's not good. He's supposed to be our number 1 wide receiver. Gave him the extension. And Xavier Howard locked him down. So that worries me a little bit. Then the ugly was the defense. Took a nosedive. Last week they hold Tennessee to 12 points, no touchdowns. This week gave up 29 points and 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, difference of what a week can make. But I do want to give credit where credit's due. Maybe the Colts are a sneaky dark horse team. I mean, I believe they made NFL history. They scored on their first 10 possessions of the season, which that's never happened before. So Daniel Jones looked pretty good. He was definitely carving up our defense. I kept seeing Michael Pittman Jr. He was always making plays. It felt like Tyler Warren had some plays there. That's what I said in the preview. I said Michael Pittman's one of my underrated wide receivers in the league. Got to watch out for him. Which Pastor Tane did not have a very good game in this one. But he did get hurt, so maybe his ankle was hurting him there. Riley Moss, though, he got cooked. I was like, man, there he goes again. Bo Nix improved. Does still have some growing pains, though. He was like perfect in the first half. In the second half, got the early touchdown. 0 points after that. Got the early touchdown in the second half, and then nothing. And then when we needed to score again, that's when Bo Nix threw the pick and then missed the field goal, and then it was just downhill from there. So, you know, that's what I expect. Second-year quarterback. And it's just down the stretch when we need points, we need points. And then, yeah, the other thing, I already mentioned it, just defense got embarrassed. But I felt as they were playing better towards the end. But, yeah, the only weapon today for Bo Nix really was Troy Franklin, in my opinion. Nobody else was that good. Marvin Mims had that early touchdown, but other than that, look at the passing yard. Let's compare the quarterbacks. So Bo Nix, 206 yards, 22 for 30, 3 touchdowns, a pick. Daniel Jones, 316 yards, 23 for 34 for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, man, he ran all over. That's another thing. He was running all over us. And he's someone I said you had to try and contain if you want to win this game. He had 165 yards rushing. J.K. Dobbins, our leading rusher, 14 carries for 76 yards and a touchdown. Troy Franklin, 8 catches for 89 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Warren, their leading receiver, 4 catches, 79 yards. The defense only had 1 sack. With how our defense is supposed to be elite, it's not good enough. It was Justin Sternod. But, yeah. Sorry. Checking the player stats. It's late here. I'm making the video late again. But R.J. Harvey, fortunately, did not have a good game in this one. He was 5 carries for 8 yards. So that sucked. Our second leading rusher was Bo Nix. Thankfully, he's not our leading rusher. That happened a lot last year. He ran 3 times for 20. Mims, 2 catches, 24. Other than that, each wide receiver had 20 yards or less. Not even going to go into it. Alec Pierce had a good game, 4 catches, 68 yards. And then Josh Downs, 6 catches, 51 yards. Jonathan Taylor, 2 catches, 50 yards. Pittman had 4 catches, 40 yards. That's what I mean. The Colts wide receiving core, they're spreading the ball around. Broncos really just had Troy Franklin. That's just not good enough. Colts says defense, they did not have a single sack on Bo Nix. So I guess that's good. O-line did their job. But special teams again came down to it. Lutz missed his field goal. And Spencer Schrader was 5 for 5 in this one. So, fortunately, penalty cost us. But I feel like we had too many mental mistakes and things like that cost us this win. But anyway, on to the Chargers. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. On that, stay safe, be good. Go Broncos. This one's going to sting for a few days, but hang in there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.